are continuing to take action after the deadly flooding swept through the area, providing on-the-ground support and coordination for disaster relief as recovery efforts continue. CityServe has been on the ground helping with assessing some of the needs of those most impacted and designing strategic relief plans. Todd Lamphere, Senior Vice President of CityServe, joins us now to share what his team has been doing to help. I was out in the Hunt area just a few days prior, and it's so heavy on your heart, everything that happened across Central Texas, especially it being very close to my hometown. What has CityServe been doing to support families and communities, especially with additional rainfall in the forecast?
Well, Haley, thank you for continuing to highlight what's going on here in Texas, from Kerrville to Ingram to Hunt. The devastation is just beyond explainable, what's happened here. And CityServe, like other organizations, have come in, and they're still in a very active search and recovery mode right now. And the response has been so overwhelming with help from across the country. CityServe is just meeting practical needs right now, like housing for displaced families, to pay for their hotel rooms, generators, blowers, dehumidifiers, things that are needed immediately. Those are things, walkie-talkies, because cell service is spotty here. Those type of things, CityServe's been on the ground with its coalition of what we call our Compassion Collective, coming together, the World Visions, the Paula White Ministries, the National Faith Advisory Board, all these folks coming together to really help the hurting here in this area.
Definitely. And, you know, seeing the scope of it, too. Obviously, we've had a lot of live reports from Kerrville, from Hunt. I went down to Center Point, very similar. And so it's the scope of this and how many people affected that is sometimes hard to wrap your mind around. And especially, I'm sure it's difficult for you guys, and you're coordinating this on-the-ground relief. How do you go about something like this, and what kind of resources are you providing? You mentioned a few already, but what else can you even say about some of the recovery efforts that's been going on? I mean, it's thick, heavy mud, still so many people missing, and families needing that closure so desperately.
Yeah. Well, even right behind me, they're in active recovery mode right now. And, you know, that's just going to be ongoing. The magnitude of the force of the water it's like a Cat 5 hurricane just went through the whole valley. And, you know, so those needs in the recovery, that's going to be ongoing. Debris removal, chainsaw crews, these are all things that CityServe and our partners will be a part of in doing, mucking out houses, mold remediation, all of those things. But right now, the immediate needs are for those people who are displaced to get them some type of housing, a roof over their head. And that's what we've been doing at this point. And then meeting those real, tangible needs that we just talked about, from walkie-talkies to dehumidifiers. Those are things that are needed for people who didn't lose their home completely, but still are in unlivable conditions.
Yeah, it's going to be a very long road to recovery. How long do you guys expect to be on the ground serving the people of the Hill Country? And for anybody who may be listening and feeling that call to serve and to, really help in those recovery efforts, what's some of the best ways that they can support, especially with CityServe's efforts during this just absolute massive crisis?
Well, CityServe's philosophy is to stay long and go deep. We're still in Chimney Rock, North Carolina. We're still in the LA fires. We're still working with Lahaina, and we're in Ukraine still. And so we believe in we don't blow in and blow out. We believe in just staying long and going deep. And I can tell you the relief efforts and the amount of people that have come, the amount of resources that have come in, and with groups even like Goods 360 and others have just brought in so many resources. The need right now is to let the first responders and the rescue teams do their job and get debris removal. If they have skill sets like chainsaw crews, those are always welcome because there's such a massive need to get things back to normal here.
Yeah. Stay long and to go deep. That's a really powerful message too. I mean, it's not just when the news cycle. It's always, and that's what we strive to do here at FoxWeather is really stay and tell that long story. And this one will certainly be a long road to recovery. But the hopes are now starting to come up as communities band together. Todd Lamphere, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Haley.